Hi, I'm Dr. Ethan Wells. If you're living with arthritis, you know it's not just about joint pain. It's about the daily struggle. The stiffness when you wake up. The little things you used to do without thinking now feeling impossible. I want you to know, you have more power than you think. Today, I'll show you 3 simple, natural foods that can help ease your pain and inflammation, starting right in your own kitchen. In today's video, I want to show you that small, natural choices can make a real difference in how you feel every single day. We're going to explore 3 powerful plant-based proteins that are proven to support joint health, reduce inflammation, and help you move with greater ease and comfort. These aren't expensive supplements or complicated treatments. They're simple, affordable foods you can find in almost any grocery store. My goal is to help you feel more in control of your health, one simple step at a time. Arthritis isn't just about occasional discomfort. It's a daily battle that can quietly steal away your independence, your hobbies, and even your simple joys. Over time, the constant inflammation in your joints doesn't just cause pain. It wears down cartilage, weakens muscles, and increases your risk for other serious health problems like heart disease. Unfortunately, many people are told to simply live with it, or rely solely on medications that sometimes bring side effects of their own. But here's something most people don't realize. The foods you eat every day have a powerful effect on the level of inflammation in your body. Some foods quietly fuel the fire of arthritis, while others work like natural healers, calming the inflammation and giving your joints a chance to recover. That's why today's topic matters so much. Because by making just a few smart changes to your plate, you can take real, meaningful steps toward feeling stronger, moving easier, and reclaiming the activities you love. First, let's talk about lentils, the unsung hero for arthritis relief. I once worked with a patient named Margaret, a retired schoolteacher who spent her weekends baking for her grandchildren. But as arthritis tightened its grip on her hands and knees, even the simplest tasks, stirring batter, kneading dough, became agonizing challenges. Margaret had tried medications and pricey supplements, but nothing seemed to bring lasting relief. It wasn't until we began making small, natural changes to her diet that real progress started. One of the simplest and most effective additions? Lentils. Lentils might not be flashy or trendy, but they are packed with nutrients that directly support joint health and help reduce inflammation. Let's dive into why they are so powerful. 1/2 cup of cooked lentils delivers around 9 grams of high-quality, plant-based protein. Protein is essential for maintaining and repairing muscle tissue. When your muscles are strong, they act like shock absorbers for your joints, reducing pressure and pain. Lentils offer a clean source of protein without the inflammatory risks that come with processed meats. Beyond protein, lentils are a fantastic source of magnesium. A 1/2 cup serving contains about 36 milligrams of this vital mineral. Magnesium plays a critical role in muscle relaxation and nerve function. Without enough magnesium, muscles can stay tight, leading to even more joint discomfort. By including magnesium-rich foods like lentils in your diet, you can help soothe tight muscles and make mornings less painful. Potassium is another hidden gem inside lentils. 1/2 cup provides roughly 365 milligrams of potassium, helping your body maintain a healthy fluid balance. High sodium levels, often from processed foods, can cause your body to hold on to water, leading to swelling and inflammation around your joints. Potassium works to counteract that effect, naturally reducing puffiness and joint stiffness. Then there's fiber. Lentils pack about 8 grams of fiber per 1/2 cup. Fiber plays a huge role in controlling blood sugar spikes. Why does this matter for arthritis? Because spikes in blood sugar trigger your body's inflammatory response, which can worsen joint pain. Stable blood sugar means less inflammation, and lentils help provide that steady balance. Finally, lentils are rich in folate, about 180 micrograms per serving. Folate helps regulate homocysteine levels in the blood. Elevated homocysteine has been linked to increased inflammation and accelerated joint deterioration. By keeping those levels in check, folate helps protect your joints quietly, day after day. Clearly, lentils are doing a lot more than just filling your stomach. They're helping your body fight back against inflammation from the inside out. Now, let's talk about how easy it is to add lentils into your meals. One of the best things about lentils is their simplicity. Unlike many other legumes, lentils don't require overnight soaking. Just rinse them under cold water, simmer them in water or broth, and they'll be ready in about 20 to 30 minutes. That alone makes them a fantastic option for busy days. You can create a hearty lentil soup by simmering 1 cup of dried lentils with 4 cups of low-sodium vegetable or chicken broth, along with carrots, celery, onions, garlic, and a sprinkle of turmeric for added anti-inflammatory power. It's warming, satisfying, and easy on your joints. For a refreshing option, try a lentil salad. Cook 1 cup of green lentils, let them cool, and mix them with diced cucumbers, cherry tomatoes, red onions, olive oil, lemon juice, and a touch of sea salt. It's light, nutrient-packed, and perfect for lunches. Or, if you want a comfort food twist, swap out ground beef for seasoned lentils in your tacos. Cook lentils with cumin, paprika, and a little garlic powder, and stuff them into corn tortillas with avocado slices and fresh cilantro. It's delicious and far more joint-friendly. Here's a little tip from me. Always make extra. Cook a large batch of lentils at the beginning of the week and store them in the fridge. They'll keep well for up to 5 days, making it easy to toss them into soups, salads, or wraps without extra effort. Also, start with small portions, about half a cup cooked, especially if you're not used to a lot of fiber. Your digestion will adjust smoothly, and your joints will thank you for the steady flow of nutrients. So, you can see, lentils aren't just simple and affordable. They're powerful allies in your journey toward less joint pain and greater mobility. Now that we've uncovered the quiet power of lentils, it's time to move on. Second, let's dive into another incredible plant-based food that can make a real difference for your joints: chickpeas. One of my patients, George, used to spend his weekends hiking trails with his wife. It was their tradition. Every Saturday morning, rain or shine. But when arthritis started to take hold, those hikes turned from joyful adventures into painful ordeals. George told me, "Doc, it's like my knees forgot how to move." After trying various treatments without much success, we decided to shift our focus to his diet. And one of the simplest but most powerful changes? Adding chickpeas into his weekly meals. It was a small adjustment, but for George, it helped make those morning hikes possible again. Chickpeas, also known as garbanzo beans, might be small, but they pack a serious nutritional punch, especially for anyone battling arthritis. First and foremost, chickpeas are an excellent source of plant-based protein. Just 1 cup of cooked chickpeas contains about 15 grams of protein. Building and maintaining strong muscles is key to joint health. Strong muscles provide better support and stability for your joints, reducing the strain and pain that arthritis brings. Unlike red meat, which can promote inflammation, chickpeas offer a clean, anti-inflammatory protein source. Chickpeas are also loaded with polyphenols, powerful antioxidants that protect your body at a cellular level. Polyphenols neutralize free radicals, unstable molecules that damage cells, and increase inflammation. For someone living with arthritis, minimizing oxidative stress is crucial for slowing down the wear and tear on joints. In addition to polyphenols, chickpeas are rich in vitamin C, delivering around 6 milligrams per cup. Vitamin C is essential for collagen production. Collagen is the soft tissue that cushions your joints, and without enough of it, your bones rub against each other, causing stiffness and pain. By supporting healthy collagen levels, chickpeas help maintain the smooth, flexible movement your body needs. Magnesium is another key player. 1 cup of cooked chickpeas provides approximately 80 milligrams of magnesium. As we discussed earlier, magnesium helps muscles relax, reduces cramping, and eases joint stiffness. For people dealing with arthritis, magnesium can mean the difference between a stiff morning and a more comfortable, mobile start to the day. Fiber is another hidden gem inside chickpeas. With about 12 grams of fiber per cup, chickpeas help stabilize blood sugar levels throughout the day. Stable blood sugar means lower inflammation, a major win for anyone with arthritis. Plus, fiber promotes a healthier gut, which research increasingly shows plays a role in controlling systemic inflammation. Potassium shouldn't be overlooked either. Chickpeas offer around 470 milligrams of potassium per cup, helping your body balance fluids and reduce sodium-related swelling in your joints. Chickpeas are more than just nutritious. They're incredibly easy to work with, which is a huge bonus if you're trying to build better habits without a lot of hassle. One of the easiest ways to enjoy chickpeas is by making hummus. Blend 1 cup of cooked chickpeas with 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of tahini, a clove of garlic, a squeeze of lemon juice, and a pinch of salt. It's creamy, delicious, and packed with anti-inflammatory ingredients. For a snack that feels indulgent but is actually good for you, try roasting chickpeas. Toss them with a tablespoon of olive oil, sprinkle with paprika, cumin, and a little sea salt. Then bake at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 25 minutes until crispy. They make a perfect crunchy snack without the guilt. If you're looking for a hearty meal, chickpeas are perfect for stews and grain bowls. Add them to a mix of brown rice, roasted vegetables, and a light vinaigrette for a filling, joint-friendly meal. Or toss chickpeas into salads for an easy protein boost. They pair beautifully with leafy greens, tomatoes, cucumbers, and avocado. Here's a tip from me. If you're using canned chickpeas, always rinse them thoroughly under cold water before eating or cooking with them. Rinsing can remove up to 40% of the sodium content, making your meal much healthier for both your heart and your joints. Another little trick. If you're short on time, keep a few cans of low-sodium chickpeas stocked in your pantry. That way, you always have a quick, nutritious option ready to go when you need it. Adding chickpeas to your diet a few times a week is a simple, affordable step toward better joint health. You don't need a complicated plan or expensive ingredients. Just real, wholesome food that works naturally with your body. Now that we've covered the power of lentils and chickpeas, it's time to move to the third part of our journey. Third, let's explore tofu. A surprisingly gentle but powerful food for supporting your joints naturally. A few months ago, I met Diane, a retired librarian who had battled arthritis for over a decade. She admitted she was skeptical about changing her diet. "I've heard tofu is bland and boring," she laughed. "I don't see how that could help me." But Diane was willing to give it a try. We worked together to add small amounts of tofu into her meals, in ways that felt familiar and comforting. Within a few weeks, Diane noticed something surprising. She was waking up with less stiffness in her hands, and she found herself moving a little more freely every morning. Tofu, it turned out, became one of her quiet allies in regaining her independence. Tofu may not have the flashiness of some superfoods, but when it comes to fighting inflammation and protecting joint health, it holds an impressive set of tools. First, tofu is a complete plant-based protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids your body needs. 1/2 cup serving of firm tofu provides around 22 grams of high-quality protein. For people with arthritis, strong muscles are critical. They stabilize your joints, reduce the pressure on them, and protect your bones from extra wear and tear. Eating complete proteins like tofu supports muscle repair and maintenance without adding the saturated fats and inflammatory compounds often found in red meat. Tofu is also a surprising source of omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s are best known for their anti-inflammatory properties. They work by lowering the production of inflammatory chemicals in your body, helping to reduce joint swelling and tenderness. While many people turn to fish for omega-3s, tofu offers a powerful, plant-based alternative, especially for those looking to eat less animal protein. Another major benefit of tofu is its calcium content. 1/2 cup of fortified tofu can deliver up to 253 milligrams of calcium, about 20% of the daily recommended intake for adults. Strong bones are essential for healthy joints. When your bones are dense and resilient, they provide better support and cushioning for your joints, helping to reduce pain and slow the progression of arthritis-related damage. Many brands of tofu are also fortified with vitamin D, another critical nutrient. Vitamin D works alongside calcium to strengthen bones, but it also plays a role in modulating the immune system and reducing systemic inflammation. Unfortunately, vitamin D deficiency is common, particularly among older adults, and low levels can worsen arthritis symptoms. Adding fortified tofu to your diet is a simple, effective way to support both bone and joint health. Tofu also contains isoflavones, natural compounds found in soy that have been shown to help lower inflammation and support joint flexibility. Research suggests that regular consumption of soy isoflavones may improve symptoms for people with rheumatoid arthritis and osteoarthritis alike. Isoflavones may also offer protective effects against cartilage degradation, preserving joint function as we age. On top of its nutritional value, tofu is incredibly versatile, making it easy to incorporate into a variety of meals without feeling like you're eating the same thing over and over. One simple way to enjoy tofu is by making a quick stir-fry. Press 1 block of extra firm tofu to remove excess water, cut it into cubes, and sauté it with a tablespoon of olive oil, garlic, broccoli, carrots, and a sprinkle of turmeric. Serve it over brown rice or quinoa for a hearty anti-inflammatory meal. Another great option is baking tofu. Slice a block into thin strips. Marinate it in a mixture of low-sodium soy sauce, lemon juice, and a dash of black pepper. Then bake at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 25 minutes until golden and slightly crispy. It makes a perfect addition to salads, wraps, or grain bowls. If you prefer a lighter touch, try blending soft or silken tofu into smoothies. Add 1/2 cup of tofu to your favorite fruit smoothie recipe. It creates a creamy texture and gives you a hidden boost of protein without altering the flavor. You can even use tofu as a dairy-free substitute in desserts and sauces. Blend silken tofu with a tablespoon of cocoa powder, a bit of honey or maple syrup, and a splash of almond milk to create a delicious chocolate mousse that's much healthier than store-bought options. Here's a tip from me. Always choose organic, non-GMO tofu whenever possible. It's widely available at grocery stores and helps ensure you're getting the highest quality soy products. Also, when cooking with extra firm tofu, take the time to press it for at least 20 minutes before marinating or cooking. This improves the texture and allows it to absorb flavors much better. Another small trick: if you're new to tofu, start with stir-frying or baking instead of eating it raw. Cooking tofu helps enhance the flavor and make it more appealing, especially if you're not used to its natural mildness. Adding tofu into your weekly meal plan can be one of the easiest, most cost-effective ways to fight inflammation and support stronger joints. It's simple, accessible, and incredibly versatile. A true hidden gem in arthritis-friendly eating. Now that we've explored lentils, chickpeas, and tofu, you can see that small changes in your diet can create powerful shifts in how you feel every day. But we're not done just yet. Next, let's pull everything together with a quick recap to help you take action starting today. Before we move forward, let's take a quick moment to recap what we've covered so far. First, we explored lentils, a simple, affordable food packed with plant-based protein, magnesium, potassium, fiber, and folate. Lentils work quietly but powerfully to support muscle strength, reduce inflammation, and help keep your joints flexible and comfortable. Second, we discovered the mighty chickpea. These little powerhouses are rich in protein, polyphenols, vitamin C, magnesium, and fiber. Chickpeas not only help strengthen your muscles and protect your joints, but they also stabilize blood sugar and fight oxidative stress, making them a fantastic tool in your arthritis-fighting toolkit. Third, we uncovered the surprising benefits of tofu. As a complete protein rich in omega-3 fatty acids, calcium, vitamin D, and isoflavones, tofu helps maintain strong muscles, support healthy bones, and calm inflammation, all while being versatile enough to fit into any meal plan. Each of these foods on their own is powerful. But when you combine them, when you start weaving them into your weekly routine, you give your body real, natural support. The kind that builds strength, reduces stiffness, and helps you live life with more freedom and less pain. And the best part? These aren't expensive or exotic solutions. They're simple, accessible foods that you can find in almost any grocery store. Now, let's wrap up by talking about how to put everything you've learned today into action. Step by step. As we wrap up today's journey, I want to leave you with this thought. Managing arthritis doesn't always have to mean relying solely on medications or living with constant pain. Small, simple changes in what you eat every day can create powerful, lasting impacts on how you move, how you feel, and how much freedom you enjoy in your life. Lentils, chickpeas, and tofu aren't magic pills. They're real, accessible foods that work naturally with your body's systems to strengthen muscles, soothe inflammation, and support healthier joints. They're small steps, but they add up over time. Every meal you build with these powerful ingredients is like casting one more vote for your future strength, your future mobility, and your future joy. You don't have to overhaul everything overnight. Start small. Maybe it's adding lentil soup once a week. Maybe it's swapping in chickpeas for meat in one of your favorite dishes. Maybe it's trying a simple tofu stir-fry. Small steps are still steps forward, and they absolutely matter. I encourage you to look at these changes not as sacrifices, but as gifts you're giving yourself. Gifts of better movement, better energy, and better days ahead. And remember, every journey to better health is built one simple, thoughtful decision at a time. If you found this video helpful, please take a moment to give it a thumbs up. It helps more people like you discover tools to live healthier, fuller lives. And don't forget to subscribe to Smart Seniors if you haven't already, so you won't miss out on future tips, insights, and inspiration designed just for you. Finally, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these three foods are you most excited to add into your meals? Or do you already have a favorite way to enjoy lentils, chickpeas, or tofu? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one, and I'm always inspired by your stories. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Until next time, stay strong, stay smart, and take good care of yourself.